What is up, friends? Welcome back to some more Better Call Saul. Happy to be with you all for another episode, and we left off last time at a very interesting point with Kim and Jimmy's relationship, but just a phenomenal scene. I don't know if we're going to pick up kind of close to where we left off, if Jimmy's gonna still try and console Kim, because obviously, surprisingly, she was affected a lot more by the letter than Jimmy. I would have thought that maybe we would finally see some emotion from him regarding Chuck's death, because he for a bit looked like he was affected by it, but ever since the conversation with Howard, he has just been kind of aloof to everything and emotionally distant. And so if that didn't do anything for him, I don't know what will, because even me, I was feeling a little bit touched by Chuck's words. And obviously he had his flaws and he didn't necessarily treat Jimmy that well while he was alive and when he would speak to him face to face. But it seems based off that deep down he still had some brotherly love for him, which is good to know. And who knows, maybe Chuck fooled me, maybe the letter wasn't too genuine, but I feel like it was. And so Kim obviously has other things on her plate as well with the Mesa Verde stuff. We didn't really get a clear answer of what she was thinking in that conversation when he was showing her the models and stuff. I obviously gave my thoughts of what I thought it was, but maybe we'll find out more here eventually. But after they introduced Gale last episode, really excited to potentially see more of him, because obviously he was featured a decent amount when he came into the Breaking Bad universe, but we definitely didn't get to see a whole lot of him after what happened to him there. But I am excited to hop into this one with you all. Hopefully you all enjoy watching along with me, and if you do, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel grow, and of course you can check out the full-length reaction on my Patreon. Link for that in the description below. Of course you'll need your own copy of the show to watch along with me, but they are uploaded before the YouTube edit, so you can get them early there if you would like. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into episode 4. Who are we watching right now? It's not Mike, right? Because he's the biggest handyman around. I mean, from that shot right there, it looks like it could almost be Jimmy. He's got a similar build, but I don't recognize this place, the car, or the kid. Oh, Maddie, so it was Mike, but that's just a flashback, dang.
He wanted me to talk. I talked.
Jeez, dude, what a brilliant shot right there. I freaking love that. If he said what I think he said, then no wonder everyone was completely silent. At least he opened up, though. That's a good sign. That intro went through a range of emotions, though.
Oui.
What deal's going down here? I assume it's got some sort of connection to the Salamancas, or maybe Gus, although this doesn't look like an operation where Gus would work. I mean, I don't recognize any of these people, but that bag looks similar to the one that Nacho would use when he went to pick up stuff from Gus and his people.
Done.
Interesting. So it was just a drop off. Obviously, Victor's there in the car, and I feel like now that I saw that other guy get in the car, I recognized him as well, but I don't know if it was just a simple drop off or something else.
Oh, this is the cell phone store?
You bet. You made quite an impression on Mr. Boyd. He's talking about starting you off as a shift supervisor.
I'm sorry. My plans have changed.
Why does he keep turning down stuff, man? He's clearly a great interviewer. He's pretty much gotten every job offered that he's interviewed for. I mean, clearly it's a step down from what he was doing before as a lawyer, but I think it's got more to do with just what's already been shown that I've already mentioned before.
What's up?
I was thinking that maybe you should talk to someone.
Yeah?
Yeah. I got a name.
He's not far from here. I've heard good things.
Is it a therapist? I definitely think he could use that right now, despite his feelings on the matter.
Yeah, well, thank you. Just have to check out my schedule and...
So basically, that is a no. At least he said thank you and wasn't rude about it.
I got a job.
Really?
Yep. You're looking at Albuquerque's newest mobile communications specialist. I'm a shift supervisor even. Be very impressed.
Oh my gosh, dude. Why is he lying to her about this? There's been enough lies in their relationship already.
Mr. Finn, James McGill, listen, I've been thinking it over, and I just can't pass up this opportunity. If the position is still open?
Oh, okay. Well, get on him. He's actually going to take the job. I was worried he was going to be all secretive again. Feel like he could nail that job easy.
CR 2003114576.
Miss Wexler, do you have a matter before the court today?
No, Your Honor, just observing.
All right.
Interesting, man. I don't know if he is too happy to see her right there, but he looks kind of uneasy about her presence.
Along with the 1-year provision.
I'm doing the community service.
Judge Monsignor would like to see you in chambers at the next recess. In the first place.
Oh, geez, man. Seems pretty serious. Do they have unfinished business about something? I feel like Kim has some sort of ulterior motive to be here, though, just not observing only.
Are you researching something?
Just observing.
Or so Howard Hamlin's fine with one of his associates just sitting around my court all day?
Actually, I left HHM. I'm a solo practitioner now.
Oh, so is that what he was concerned about right there? He was trying to snitch on her to Howard. Maybe he just invited her in for a chit chat.
I heard about a case, and I think you might be the right person for it. Interested?
Of course.
I can't share all the details just yet.
Oh, okay. Maybe she'll get a bonus by coming in here. A little more casework.
A young woman pregnant with her first child, and there's a mistake with the anesthesia. She aspirates vomitus into her oxygen mask, stops breathing. The young mother suffers serious brain damage.
Yikes, dude. That is pretty serious stuff. My goodness. There's a heavy case right here. They could definitely use some help.
This is the plot of the verdict.
Yes, of course it is. Because movies are the only place where those once-in-a-lifetime cases exist.
Oh my gosh, dude. What the heck? This dude's just talking movies with her. I didn't realize that was the plot of something.
This is the real world, and you won't find any Save the Broken Lawyer cases in it. Don't think that you are the first to try to rediscover their love of the law by trolling my court. You're not.
Yo, this dude can shut his mouth real quick. What is his problem? Why is he going in on her like this? What a douchebag.
So beware. Next time I see you lurking in my court, I'm going to put you to work.
Understood.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Man, Kim is a professional handling that so graciously, or gracefully, I mean. Maybe I don't really understand all the inner workings of law, and Kim was out of line, but I feel like he was just being extra rude.
I'll address defense's motion to disqualify opposing counsel.
Yes, let's go, Kim. The freaking stare down. She's not gonna take his crap. What a great sequence right there.
22 across is Esmeralda.
Bell ringer's love interest.
It's the hunchback.
Quasimodo, look at you.
Hey, she's pretty good at a crossword. Maybe they're a match made in heaven. I was talking about before how I'd love for Mike to have a friend or somebody more than that as well.
I've been thinking about reaching out to Henry.
Henry's fine.
How do you know?
Because that dead wife he's always talking about never existed.
What are you talking about?
The guy's story changes every time he tells it.
Dang, Mike doing detective work while he's at a freaking meeting like that. This man never stops working.
You have a very suspicious nature.
Watch him. He's got to tell. Like a bad poker player, when he's lying, he rubs his wrist.
Mike is eagle-eyed all the time. I love it. That's such a great line, though. You've got a very suspicious nature.
$10 says that when he talks about Judy, different story.
All right. You're on.
All right.
Let's go, man. I like this interaction a lot. It's about dang time Mike had someone else to talk to like that. Oh man, I love the way this is filmed. One of the biggest dangers for Jimmy is boredom, and he looks like he's gonna get pretty bored pretty fast here.
CC Mobile, this is Jimmy.
How's the first morning?
A little slow?
Yeah, that store's always been a bit calmer. Just bring a book.
So this is a normal weekday?
Oh my gosh, dude. I don't think Jimmy is gonna like this at all. He definitely wants to be active constantly.
Sí, ese es, recuerdo las ventanas polarizadas. Ese es el que nos sacó de la carretera. Este lugar es una fortaleza. Vamos a necesitar más gente.
Oh, interesting. Was this just a roundabout way of making them look like a target? They did a good job with Nacho's makeup, though. He looks rough.
Hey, amigos.
They're not just gonna walk straight in and take people out, are they? That's certainly their MO, though. Just leave carnage in their wake. Oh gosh, bro, they are just gonna do that. These madmen. There's not gonna be a body left alive besides them after this.
Salamancas.
Oh, brilliant cinematography right here. I love that we're seeing it all from Nacho's perspective. We already know what they can do, so this is a much more suspenseful way of showing it. Oh, geez, man, not surprising. There's backup not too far away, but I don't think anybody's going to be able to handle them. What is Nacho going to do right now? He's not going to run in there and take action himself, is he? He's certainly not in any condition to fight. Okay, maybe he is in a condition to fight. My gosh, he popped that guy quick. I mean, if he does help him out by killing some of the people, that makes him look a lot better. Helps his story. Oh man, I love it, dude. What a great shot. You know that the twins always have something up their sleeve. No way they get caught.
We cleared out the Espinosas. They're all done.
And the Salamanca brothers?
Marco took a hit, but he'll pull through. They went back south until the heat dies down.
Shoot, bro. So is Gus just removing the competition right now? It's a pretty freaking smart play if it is.
Espinosa territory isn't for grabs. Cartel can't give it to the Salamancas, so I think they give it to you.
Get some rest. You have more to do.
Oh my, dude, his line delivery, even something somewhat nice like that, like saying get some rest, is terrifying. You never feel calm when you're around him.
He hasn't even talked about getting a job until this week. The place is called the...
Whoops.
That look tells me that's the guy right there that they're betting on. I have a feeling Mike's gonna be right.
Hadn't thought about Maddie all morning. When I was making French toast, why didn't I remember that it's his favorite? I think about Maddie every single time I make breakfast, but not today.
Oh, dang, man, that's kind of sad. Is she worried that she's gonna slowly forget about him?
I mean, what if I lose the sound of his voice? What if I forget him completely? I mean, I know I won't. That's like impossible, but...
Great shot right there. Poor Mike. You can tell he's going through it as well. He doesn't really show much emotion, but it's a lot right there.
A lot of us in this room have felt the same things you're talking about.
I know I have.
Oh no, dude, that's gonna piss Mike off by hearing that, to compare his fake experience to his son.
This guy at work, I've been avoiding him ever since he got back from his vacation to Australia. She always wanted to go to Sydney, but money was tight.
Oh gosh, and there's the toe man rubbing his wrist. I think the bet is way past his mind right now, though.
Oh, God. Mike, you have something you want to add? You don't want to hear what I have to say.
We're ready if you are.
This guy was never married.
Oh, Mike, this is not the time in front of everybody just putting this man on blast.
That's just not true.
So I'll go to the public library and I'll run a search on Judy DeVore, the loved wife of Henry DeVore. Tell me I'll find her obituary.
My gosh, I mean, I can't help but love this right now, even though it's kind of awkward. If he has been lying, though, he kind of deserves it.
Go on, say it. You have no shame.
Oh, dang. There's no winners there because if he just walks out, it's kind of left up in question. I feel like Mike's right, though.
He came to the right place, didn't he? All wrapped up in your sad little stories, feeding off each other's misery. You wanted me to talk. I talked.
Oh, so that's the situation. I thought he was talking about his history. That's a great way to connect it to the beginning. No wonder everyone was so silent. He kind of insulted the rest of them there at the moment, too.
Sal de aquí ahorita mismo. No te quiero aquí. Te dije que te fueras de mi casa. Tienes que irte.
Is it Nacho? I'm starting to think maybe it's not. Oh, it is, and he's not wearing anything to cover up his injuries. Here's what I was worried about seeing before.
Necesitas ir al hospital.
No llames a nadie. No estaré a salvo si lo haces.
This poor dad right here. Nobody should have to watch their kid go through something like this. Nacho's just become a pawn for everybody, really. I should have looked closer at the phone right there. I couldn't quite tell what the name was.
Hermantraut.
He wants to see you.
Yeah?
Tonight.
That's the one person Mike can't refuse any offer from or any meeting from. Sounded like Victor, so I mean, I assume it's Gus. Is he really just leaving on the job? I thought maybe he was just closing up shop. I knew he wouldn't be able to handle being bored for too long, though.
Here you go.
Whoa, this is more than we talked about.
Bavarian boy made quite a splash at the Collectibles Expo bidding war.
Hey, you love to see it. That's good news.
I'm liking this Hummel thing. Got any more where that came from?
No, not really.
Bummer.
Uh-oh, man. I feel like Jimmy's gonna try and seek more stuff like that out. This guy seems pretty good to work with, though.
I'll find something.
When you do, call the vet. New job, new phone. You never know who's listening.
Oh, no, dude. I feel like that line's extra significant considering where Jimmy works now. Is he gonna keep getting new phones from his place so he can stay under the radar? More handiwork. He obviously did a great job with the wall at Wexler McGill, and so I feel like he'll make something good here. I love it. That's a great phrase right there. That's what you gotta do, man. Don't just sell a product, sell an idea. The marketing master at it again.
You want to see me? Here I am.
There is a matter we need to discuss. Do you have something to tell me? If you do, you would be well advised to do so.
Whoa, dude. Has Mike been hiding something and I didn't realize it?
You asked for a favor. You looked me in the eye, you shook my hand, and all the while, you knew Varga was moving against my interests.
Oh, okay, so it was stuff we already knew, but I did bring that up a couple times of what Mike would do considering his relationship with Gus.
What now? You gonna make a move, you better make it. But they're not gonna, are they?
Dude, this is fantastic, man. Mike is the only one bold enough to say something like that to Gus.
You brought me here because you haven't asked. So why don't you stop running a game on me and just tell me about the job?
Oh, I had a feeling they were gonna end right there because that line was so perfect. So fantastic, their interactions. Gus has no choice but to respect Mike so much for his demeanor and his boldness. I'm curious what job he has for him now. Mike seems ready to move though. Obviously he's been doing the stuff for Madrigal, but I think he probably wants a little bit more action in his life. This time I somewhat expected the end credits to pop up, but usually I don't expect them just because the episodes are so well paced. Every time I just lose myself completely in the episode and the time flies by, and even though I kind of anticipated it this time, this was no exception because it feels like everything just goes by like that so fast because it's all so well done. There's not a single bit of boring material, whether it is the action scenes like we got kind of in this one or just simple dialogue scenes. Every single conversation the characters have, I'm just fascinated by, so I just cannot praise the writing of these episodes enough. And I love seeing Jimmy take initiative with his new position there, and obviously taking the job in the first place after the hassle it had been there for a couple episodes, but even more so just doing it in an honest manner this time, because obviously he's just putting forth a kind of mysterious conspiracy type idea, almost, not completely, but he's not doing anything illegal or anything kind of shady like he's done in the past with some of his lawyer work, and so hopefully that ends up benefiting the business. But with Kim, I'm really interested to see where her story goes, because her and the judge had a pretty interesting and surprising confrontation there in his office. He just kind of told her off and kind of put her down, her abilities, but I like that Kim stood up for herself by still sitting in there after their conversation. I don't know exactly what her motive is there, but I'm sure we will find out more next time. But this season has just been absolutely fantastic so far. Definitely the increase in quality that was promised to me by most of you, saying the seasons just keep getting better and better, and so my excitement is still at an all-time high for whatever's coming up next, and I am very excited just because of the prospect of getting another Gus and Mike team up for a job. But I don't know exactly what the job is, how dangerous it is, if it involves the Salamancas. I hope he doesn't send them after the twins or something like that, but I feel like they're out of the picture, maybe for good, because obviously they said they went back down past the border, and obviously when we first see them in Breaking Bad, they are just coming back past the border, back up to the States, and so maybe that was just kind of their send-off right there, which, if it is, cool that they gave him a bit of an action scene before they left. But hopefully you all enjoyed watching along with me for this episode. If you did, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel grow. And of course, you can check out the full-length reaction on my Patreon, link for it in the description below. But until the next episodes, look forward to seeing you all later. Peace.